So here's the benefit of Go Backup. This is an income generating benefit. Go Backup is the only cloud storage in the world that pays you. It pays you and pays you and pays you. It pays you significantly, ladies and gentlemen. I get more than my salary from this. Way more than that. And I'm not the only one. There are several people across the world who are taking advantage of this. You saw it in the service program that I showed. But it doesn't pay you for free. No. That's not how it works. Go Backup pays you for the work you do. If you do nothing, you get nothing. If you do something, you get something. If you do a little, you get a little. If you do abundantly, you get abundantly. And let me share something with you, ladies and gentlemen, why so many incredible people in their jobs already are doing this project. There are lawyers here. There are doctors here. There are accountants here. There are engineers here. There are millionaires among us. There are doctors. There are professors. There are ministers of state. There are members of parliament. They are here. I know so many of them. There are real estate tycoons who are here, part of Go Backup service. They are all doing the project. Why? Why? It's not just the income. It's the impact. It's the impact, the significance that you want to bring to the world. You want to bring to your family. You see, people have come to realize that you cannot rely on your salary alone for the rest of your life. On Monday morning, the heart attack rate rises by 35%. People are going to jobs they don't even like. And yet people are fighting because they will claim they don't have any choice. Whoever employs you into a system he controls, to the extent that if you don't plug yourself into that system, he will kick you out. But whilst you are having that system, also have something on the side. The Israelites realize this. They always make sure that they had businesses. The Lebanese have a business. The Jews, read a book called The Jewish Phenomenon. The Jews own businesses. Most of the businesses, the Jews make up about 1% of the US population and yet control about 47% of the wealth in the US. Why? Because it comes from the God of Israel and how he brought them up. Abraham was so wealthy because he worked beautifully with God in the principle of business. That's Genesis chapter 13, verse 2. So many people are doing businesses, okay? Because dark times can slap you. Dark moment can slap you. You just don't know what will happen tomorrow. If there should be a call telling you that they need an emergency $10,000, else a loved one is going to die, they need to do that surgery. Where will you be? Where will you get that? So it's always good to have a backup. Don't say God will take care of me. He will take care of you through a job which you are doing and through a business which you have to do. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you have to do a business. It is principles of God. And if you check, not only Abraham, Isaac was a businessman. Jacob was a businessman. Joseph was a businessman. He was a prime minister of Egypt. He was a minister of agriculture. He was selling for people. And please, ladies and gentlemen, do not ever underestimate selling. And when I say selling, I'm not talking about, selling shoes or those kind of things. Selling is anything you bring out to people. If you're a pastor and you're speaking to a congregation, you are selling knowledge. If you're a teacher and you're in front of people, you are selling. If you're a musician and you're dancing and playing music, you are selling. If you're a movie star, you are selling. If you're an accountant, you are selling knowledge. What is selling? Let me give you the definition of selling. Selling is uncovering the value of what you have in exchange for value that an equivalent value someone is giving you. It used to be called barter system. And then exchange is gold. Now the exchange is money. But you see, the power and the system of how businesses are run in the world, that's why the businessmen and women are the movers and shakers of every economy. Kwame Despite is not a professor. Coco King is not a doctor. Dangote is not a professor. Bill Gates is Harvard most successful dropout. No first degree, no second degree. Mark Zuckerberg is a second Harvard successful dropout. And yet their income is more than some countries' GDP. No matter how okay you are, no matter how fantastic you are, have something you own instead of something that owns you. You see why a lot of people are becoming part of Go Backup. You see why 153 countries, people are there and doing this. Now, let me show you how easy it is. By the way, you're not going to be selling anything. What you are going to sell is your knowledge. your value, and will teach you how to accumulate value, how to accumulate knowledge, and then bring that knowledge to the marketplace. That value will take care of itself. You are not going to sell anything. This is what you should do. Tell your friend, your family, your coworker, your acquaintances, anybody you know, tell them you have good news for them. They will ask you, what is the good news? Don't tell them what the good news is because you have not learned it yet. We have learned it. Bring them here. We will educate them for you every day. Bring them here. We will educate them. We will give them the details and understanding. That knowledge, they will make an informed decision and they will decide to be part of this. I'm telling you, they will come part. Let me tell you why they will come. They will come because they are using a mobile phone and the world is changing. So they will come. But some of them may come immediately. Others will come later. Some may come immediately on that same day. Some will come in a week. Some will come in a month. Some will come in a year. It doesn't matter. Somebody will tell you that give me time. Give the person time. Don't force anybody. No one is being forced to do this. It is your choice. Even God doesn't force you to serve him. You can choose not to. But here is a consequence that will happen when they would wish they had started earlier because life is technological these days. Now, people are even serving God only using their mobile phone, using iPad. They are reading the scriptures on the mobile phone and iPad. The world is becoming technologically inclined. Videos and music and TV is making it easier for information to flow. So it's only a matter of time they will be part of this. And when the person becomes part of the Go Backup, this is what you get. You get 7 different incomes. Income number 1, you get it on the first day. Income number 2, all the way up to income number 3, you will get those incomes monthly. Every month you get those incomes. But hey, income number 1 is instant. Let me show you how to get income number 1. Suppose we speak to the person is happy to get a Go Backup. The moment the person decides to get a Go Backup, you will get your first customer acquisition bonus. It will happen in just 30 seconds. You see it in your system and you can transfer it easily to your bank account. So you try and have a bank account before you start. When you start and you don't have a bank account, your money will still be there for you. When you get a bank account, you transfer it to them. How much is the income? The person will get the Go Backup, the yearly pack. Once the person gets the Go Backup, the yearly pack, you will be paid $50 per person. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to pause and think. Okay? You get $50 today for one person. That you got. Out of maybe 10 or 20 people, only one of them came on board today. Tomorrow, another $50 because only one came on board. The next day, another $50. Okay. By the end of the month, you are getting $1,500, not cedis, dollars. And you get actual dollars if you have a dollar account. If you don't have a dollar account, you get actual local currency, whether it's rand or krone or yen or cedis or naira, whatever currency that you get that. But it's all $50 at the current exchange rate. So for those who have a very high inflationary countries, inflation is killing you, exchange rate is killing you. This dollar will not kill you because it is not inflationary like the local currency. $1,005 is over 22,000 cedis for those of you in Ghana. It's not a joke. And that is just income number 1. What is income number 2? Income number 2 is called cycles. See, this income number 2 is an income you get not because of your effort alone. If a majority is not because of your effort, it's because of the effort of other people. It's called cycles. Cycles you only get paid cycles if you have 2 or more people. Okay? Once you have yourself, you have sponsored 2 people by yourself. That is when you start earning the cycle income. But the total number of people in your system must be 6 to enjoy the cycle income. So when you get the first 2 people, okay, that's you get first 2 people, you put the first person on your left, okay, then you put the second person on your right. And then if I get 10 people, all the 10 people I have brought, okay, let's say 4 of them go here and 6 of them go here, they are still your people. And now you have how many people? You have about 13 people. You have bypassed the 6 people mark. And so you start earning your cycle. You see, your cycle income is an income you are getting because you have yourself brought at least 2 people. And then several other people's people are added to yours. And once you do that, you are earning an income of between $20 a month and $200,000 every month, depending, of course, on how you work. There's another income, which is generational income. There's another income, dynamic compression. There's another income, cycle match. Now, let me talk about cycle match. I told you I can't talk about all of them. I'll talk about a piece of them. Cycle match alone that I get is more than my salary, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good income. Let me tell you how cycle match works, and you will appreciate it. Cycle match is an income you earn based on the people you yourself, not the people that have been sponsored by other people for you. No, it's based on the people you yourself registered. Okay, so let's assume that you have registered 10 people. And as time goes on, not immediately, but over time. You see, and the thing is that business takes time, project takes time. A lot of people want an immediate, instant gratification. All money, 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 money. No, don't do that. Money doesn't like people who chase it. It loves people who create value. But you can't create value unless you have knowledge. But you can't have knowledge unless you learn. That's why Hosea chapter 4 verse 6 says, lack of knowledge, people get destroyed. People are perish because they don't lack. They don't have knowledge. So we teach you how to get the knowledge first. So the more knowledge you acquire here, the more learning, the more earning. The income will come, but don't make it your sole priority. No. Income doesn't even like that kind of character, people. It loves those who want to sacrifice themselves, give something out, impact, make significance. That value will command. So once you are participating in the knowledge acquisition, attending the presentation, attending the training, you'll be built up. You will learn how to speak. You will learn how to communicate. And that will attract people to you. And you will get more people. I have over 100 people, by the way. And let's assume you have 10 people. Currently, I have 103 people. Let's assume that you have 10 people. Each one of them is making $1,000. Okay? And I'm explaining the cycle match. Now, if you are a sapphire is someone who has 50 people in his team. Most of these people will not even be people he knows because he didn't specifically register them. Once you're a sapphire, the company will give you 25% of the income of your personal 10 people, the money they are getting. The cycle earnings they are making, the company will give you 25% of that. Now, 25% of 1,000 is $250 times 10. That means that every month you'll get $2,500. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, I am not a sapphire. I have gone all the way to become a double diamond. So let's assume that you are a diamond. Instead of the 25%, you will get 100%. 100% means that if your 10 people each is earning $1,000, you will get 100% of all that. So it means that you're going to get $1,000 times the 10 people. That means every month you get $10,000. And I don't have even 10 people personal. I have 103 people. So you can understand, of course, not all of them is earning $1,000. Some are earning nothing anyway. But again, it goes to show you that the more you have the patience of Job, the more you build your system, the more you build your inner value, inner virtue, inner knowledge, that will over time catapult you to significant proportions. And then you can make the impact. Okay? The income you will make is gargantuan, but it's not only for you. You can affect, I take care of 33 orphans. Okay, so you can also affect the lives of people around you. You can touch lives. Income is not wrong. Income is good. Okay, love of it is very wrong. Of course, the love of it is very wrong. But income itself is not wrong. On its own, income is good. But if you are evil, income can make your evil deeds enhanced. The same way, if you are good, your income will make your good deeds enhanced. Because if you are evil and you get income, you will use that income to buy a gun or to destroy people like Osama. But if you're a good person, like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and so, you will give much of your income to charity to help people. So income enhances your inner character. You are already evil. Say, I'm evil, so I don't want income. Don't say income itself is bad. Otherwise, King Solomon will not become the first trillionaire in the world. And that came from God by virtue of wisdom and knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, until what we know become what we do, we don't know anything. Until what we do benefits ourselves and someone else, what we do is useless, because the evidence of knowledge is result. So how much do you pay to be part of this community of God Backup? The personalized link is free. The landing page is free. The emailing system I spoke about is worth $500. The specialized tools is free. The online presentation I just gave is free. You can get a record and everything free. The mentorship is $1,000. The training, all the trainings and the support and everything is free. Your personal development is $500. The community partnership, that is free. When you put all of this together, your actual value of everything, the value you would have paid, the value is $2,000 for a whole year. That is how much this is worth. But the organization says just for this year, just for this month, everything should not even be half of it. Don't even pay a quarter of this amount. Just pay $119.97. Just $120 for a whole year, for a whole 365 days. And you will get everything that we have spoken about. The entire service. The entire service of God Backup, you will get all of this. And ladies and gentlemen, in case you have forgotten, let me just remind you of the service of God Backup. You get a 100% automated backup option. It gives you for the family 6 terabytes. If you want the entrepreneur plan, that is 20 terabytes. It gives you ample storage for photos, videos, music, and documents. And it can clone your entire computer for you. That's number one. Number two, you can use this on unlimited devices, on many smartphones, many tablets, many laptops, many PCs. You can access your files anywhere in the world. It will ensure that your data is secure. It is accessible on any device at any place, anytime, anywhere in the world. You can even use it on any operating system, whether it's Mac OS, Windows, Linux, iPhone, Android, Huawei, anything, you can use it. It is user-friendly, so it's designed for easy setup. It is even good for people without any knowledge of computer. You can still use it. Like I said, my mother, who's about 90 years, is using the same thing. It is secure. The reliable encryption keeps your data safe from cyber threat. You have a 256-bit advanced encryption standard. It is an SSL and TLS protocols that will secure your entire data. Your data is basically secured. And then you have the lead capture system. You remember the one I took you through, where it will automate personalized emails to pre-registered and registered members, all built into your account. You can email, automate email, even set up emails that has personalizations in it, all built into what? All free, all part of that amount of $120 a year. That's a joke. You can even do collaboration. You can edit files, chat alongside multiple people in different countries to enhance your productivity. You can encrypt and protect your files. You can insert pictures, videos, edit them, create albums, and enjoy the enhanced photo editor. You can have it all. You can speak to type your words into the document. And then you can let the system read them back aloud, back to you. You can even convert your text to multiple languages, whether it is Chi, Gan, Ewe, Chinese, German, using the embedded Google Translator. Oh, and you have an advanced plugin system. You can use the referencing packages like Zotero, Mendeley, save your documents in multiple formats, merge files, and so many more. At what cost? $119.97 a year is a joke. Please try and go and buy an Uber car. And you will see that if you pay that amount of money, it will take you 4 years to get back the money you put in back. Now, how much will it take you to get this money back? Well, I told you that by the time you even get income number one, how much is it? Okay, if you can remember income number one, Income number one is just $50. So by the time you get 3 people on board, $50, 3 people on board, another $50. You already have $150, okay? And you have your money back. It took me just 16 minutes to get that money back because I was hungry. I needed to get that income quickly. And so I told every single person I knew, she know this and she gets this. I did not care about those who didn't listen to me. You see, sometimes we care so much about one person or 2 people or 100 people who said no, and we don't even want to continue. Their time has not come yet. That's why they are saying no, but your time is here. So by just being focused, you can easily make that income in a twinkling of an eye. And now you have 365 more days to use the service and make extra income. Ladies and gentlemen, by a year, I had made over $25,000 already. So you got to make a choice. See, we have a service everyone needs. A service everyone needs, a project everyone can afford, and timing is everything. Timing is everything. You see, the way the system works is very crazy. The system works in such a way that if you should know about it today and you come on board today, anybody that comes on board tomorrow, even if you don't know the person, you will leverage on their spillovers, and whatever they do, you will be paid, even if you don't know the person. But that is because you have gotten your 2 people and you have come on board immediately. So if you know you are going to be part of this, it's best to start now. Don't look at income. Go and borrow income. Go and take your savings. Do it as if it is an emergency. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you got to act like that. You got to act as though you have no option. What is $120? It can be lost. Okay. If you put it in a bank, it's gone. But then it will yield all of the benefits. No, not just these benefits, ladies and gentlemen. There are several other benefits you can get because you will learn some uniqueness. So let me ask you first, before we go into the other benefit, do you think now is the best time to back up your digital life, or we should wait till 2030? Do you think now is the best time to earn some income, extra income? Let's say you are earning extra $1,000. Do you think now is the best time, or you think that 2035 is the best time? You think now is a time to develop yourself? Let me tell you something, Benjamin. You will develop yourself here more than you can imagine. I'm telling you. You will learn the principle. The development principles are just crazy. I can show you some of these courses that normally people will pay for. Normally, they will pay for these, and yet this organization is giving them all for free. For free. For free. And there are so many people getting these things for free. For example, if you take this organization and you want to learn how to magnetize the conditions you seek, let's say that you are a housewife, okay, and you want to be able to make something from being a housewife, you can easily do that. We'll train you for that. You will learn the principle of the subconscious mind, how the mind behaves. We'll teach you that for free. It's part of the knowledge acquisition that you will get here. It will blow you into pieces. For example, the levels of the mind, why some people do well than others. Okay? There's a book by Brandon Burchard, which says that the habits of the highly successful people. Have you seen some people say that some people, whatever they touch turns to gold? Have you observed that thing? Like whatever they touch turns to gold. It's not that they are educated, though. It's because they are trained. There's a difference between the two. There's a difference between certificate and certificate. One of the Igbo man is saying certificate. It is a mental acquisition of knowledge. It's not a book acquisition of knowledge, which is certificate. I have both. And that is why I'm able to distinguish. You will learn the levels, the 4 levels of knowledge. It will blow you into pieces. We'll teach you here. There are 189 courses that you will learn here for free. For example, risk taking. The value of taking risk. You will learn here. You will learn fear. You see, one thing about fear is that fear is false evidence appearing real. The reason why some people are hesitant, they are wondering whether should I do this, should I not do this? They are thinking. They think it's fake. They think it's not true. Right now, it's possible that someone is listening to me and the person is saying, I don't believe it. These things, I've seen similar things like that. They're all like this. They all start like this. That is your mind. You are being deceived by fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. Sometimes even forget everything and run. But that shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. Because the thing is that are you afraid? The reason why many people don't, if you're afraid of marriage, when you go into marriage, you will not get into marriage, and you will always, if you're afraid of something, you don't venture. Because sometimes what you are afraid of will not even happen anyway. And what you are not afraid of sometimes is the one that can destroy you. So it's very important to take chances. That's the point. A woman goes through 9 months of pregnancy. It's not because it's fun. On the day of delivery, the woman is afraid somehow, but she still goes for it. Why? Because the chances you take, the people you meet, the faith that you have, that is what is going to define you. You see, the word decide ends with the word side, like suicide, like homicide, like genocide. They all carry the idea of side, which means death, death, death. You are about to make a decisive decision. It's about life and death here. The consequences of those decisions will not be clear today. Maybe not even this year. 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Where will you be? You're not getting any younger. You are growing. By the time you realize you are 20, you are 40, you are 50, you are 60, you are growing. Look at yourself in the mirror. You ain't got any more time. Take chances. Tell yourself whatever will happen will happen. After all, what? People have died. People have suffered. $120 will not end your life. $120 will not end your life. And then more importantly, it's not just the $120, but your commitment to learning to better your life and better other people, that will also not end your life. Because see, you can still pay the $120, and if you don't commit yourself to the learning environment, you will still lose. You got to be ready to take the action. Action begets results. You will learn endurance. We'll teach you creativity. We'll teach you wisdom. There are 4 levels of wisdom. You will learn the principles of savings and see how powerful investment is better than savings. You will learn that. We will teach you how to use your occupation and bring your occupation that you do to the marketplace for people to be so happy with your occupation that you will get subscription on your channel. You will learn how to apply some basic things you do in life that you didn't even know it to fetch you, like cleaning the house. You will learn, like washing your clothes, like ironing. These are basic things that can fetch you income without you actually doing them, but you teaching them because you've already done them. You will learn that. You will learn the principles of AI, computing, social media. You will understand this and teach other people. Adventures. You will learn the power of value. There are 4 levels of value creation. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 4 ways anybody can earn income. 99% of people only earn income one way. That is what you do. You can earn income from what you do. If you don't go there and do it, you will not earn the income. Whether it's a business, it's a job, it's still what you do. And I'm not talking about investment. Investment is not part. Investment is not a way to earn income. The second way of earning income is what you know. But actually, what you do is something you already know. That's why you're doing it in the first place, because if you don't know, you can't do it. So why don't you earn money from what you know also? But how can you earn money from what you know? We will teach you that here in this principle. You can also earn income here from who you become when you're alive. Who you become when you're alive. You see, it's just who you are is your nature. What you are becoming is your manifestation. I can give you an example, like Nana McBrown can decide to sell charcoal. She will do so well because of who she has become. Who you become can precede you. Your reputation can precede you. If Ronaldo decides to just sell a t-shirt, he will do well because of who he has become. These are builders of wealth creation processes. But it takes time to move these levels of value creation. Then the 4th one is who you become when you are dead. That's the 4th way of making income. Michael Jackson is dead and making over $20 million every year. Why? Because of the legacy you leave behind. I'm not talking about the wealth. I'm not talking about a building. I'm talking about who you are. That is already there existing. So you are not there, but that thing is there. Not what you have built, but what you have built that people don't see. You learn about all of these. This value is created at levels. The first level of value creation is known as implementation. The second level of value creation is known as organization or unification. You will learn that. The third level of value creation is known as communication. The highest level of value creation is known as imagination. Who will teach you? The word imagination comes from the word image. You are created in the image of a creator whose creativity in his creation is creative. When you understand the principle of what God meant by let us make man in our image, you will know that an image is a representation of reality. So what you can see in your mind, which is not clearly manifested, is more powerful before it is manifested. The physical manifestation of the invisible reality is a clear indication of Godship. And you will learn that. We'll teach you that. You will learn the principles of relationship, mentorship, business, house chores, hobbies, hope. Hope is a good thing, maybe the best of things. You will learn that. You will learn the principle of learning. You will learn that learning leads to earning. You will learn how to create short videos, inspirational videos, pictures. You will bring all of this to the world without needing money, and yet money will look for you because you created those values and submitted those values to the marketplace. The knowledge belt, the knowledge bucket is enormous in God Backup community. You will learn all of that. Now, in case you're probably wondering whether people are making income in God Backup, here you are. People are making income. Just, last year, someone was making an income of almost $4,000 every month. Okay? This was on 23rd October 2024. Just in the month of 2025, okay, in January, someone was making $7,000 every month. In just 7 days, someone was making 4,200. Yes, it takes time. But you see, the money is nothing. I can tell you, you can make this income, CD, but don't focus on the income, please. Income is nothing. Who you are is everything. So become better, be more, okay? Do more, okay? And then have more. You cannot have more unless you have done more. You cannot do more unless you have become more. What you are becoming is as a result of what is entering into you. If what is entering into you is physical, that's not good. Like food. No, what is entering into you should be non-physical. That's knowledge. That's knowledge. And you will learn knowledge. And that knowledge, once you get it, you can do a lot for people. And once you do a lot for people, you can have a lot that you never even wanted. And there are several evidences or stories that will teach you during the training. Ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the people all over the African continent and also some in the world who are achieving significant milestones within the God Backup arena. You have a choice at this stage. You choose what you want to have, and God will take care of the rest. Do not be deceived by anything anyone will tell you. We have a community where you can integrate your life and connect with people of all levels. You have a choice. Make things count. This is your time. This is your moment. Let's think. Now, at this stage, I'm going to show my face, okay? And so that in case there is any particular question that you may have, then you can ask your question and then we can address all of your questions for you. So at this stage, if you have any particular question, okay, you can actually ask your question and then we will address them all for you. Because majority of the time, if you have a question and you ask them, we address those questions for you. So please, this is your time. I'm going to look at some of the questions that people have actually asked, and then we can address all of these questions right now. Okay, so let me see what someone has said. It says, I'm enjoying it. It says, can we get a recording? Okay, every time people want their recording, you can always get a recording. It takes knowledge to understand knowledge. Dig your well. Ladies and gentlemen, dig your well before you are thirsty. Okay, you are not here by chance. You are here because, if you want this year to be a great one, maybe God is listening. Maybe God is listening. Maybe this is a time. But don't be forced to be part of this. If you don't want to be part, don't do it. Nothing will change. Go and bring Osama, Obama, Nana, Mahama, nothing. For things to change, you got to change. Jim Rohn said, for things to get better, you got to get better. You get better. Get better. Change. Things will change. Get better. Become more. Do more. You will have more. And it's not all about money. It's about impact. It's about significance. It's about the joy you bring to the faces of people. Okay? When I see some of the children that I'm helping, the joy of helping orphans and helping them with schools, that joy, money cannot buy that. So it's not all about you. Achievement is about you. Success is about other people when you are alive. Legacy is about other people when you are dead. Let me repeat that. Achievement is about you alone. Success is about other people when you are alive. And legacy is about other people when you are dead. The extent to which you have affected the lives of many people will be the extent to which you'll be remembered. The only reason why people remember that man called Jesus is because of the impact he has made in the lives of other people. What impact are you bringing to people? It must start with knowledge. Jesus didn't just get up and say, I'm dying for you. He has to give them knowledge for 3.5 years consistently. What knowledge are you pouring to people? What value are you bringing to the marketplace? It's not physical all the time. Okay. Sometimes you can make an impact, and you're hiding in your corner. I want to be in my corner. I want to be in my corner. You can't be in your corner. Sometimes you even have to go on social media. How many followers do you think Jesus will have if he was around and had social media accounts? How many followers? He will have so many. Will he be hiding? Do you think that Jesus will put a camera in front of him and then share knowledge and give to the world? So why are you not doing it? You are shy. You're shy. I'm not. It's a sin to say I'm shy. It's a sin. It's not the sin that you think it is. It is an emotional sin to commit, to tell yourself that I'm shy. You got to come out of that shadow. Okay? If you got come out of that shadow and stop, I'm shy. Anything man can do, and stop limiting yourself. Stop belittling who you are. You two were created in the image of a creator. It will be hard. Yes, of course, it will be hard. You will have to go through the Red Sea. Yes, of course. And so what? So sometimes chest out and tell yourself, and so what? I will do it. I will do whatever it takes. And so what? Even if you got to die, you got to make an impact. You got to make an impact in the life of your family. You got to make an impact among your community. You got to make an impact. Stop showing yourself in the hiding corner. Stop doing that. Stop showing yourself in the corner of hiding. Come out. Come out. Else you get nothing. Nothing is obtained in secret. You cannot get it in secret. That's not how the world works. Value commands. Money runs away from people who look for money. Money dislike, distaste. Money hates those who look for money. There's a book like that. It rather loves those who create value. But you can't create value unless you have knowledge. But you can't have knowledge unless you have learning. Learning, not money, learning. That is a foundation of life. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a big thank you to all of you for coming here. It's been a pleasure. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, Jibody made a very lovely point. Okay, take risks, no matter how many times you have failed. Okay, because life is steps and bounds. Okay, baby steps build empires. Remember, in order to build a tall building, you need a deep foundation. Storms are good. Storms make the oak tree grow deeper roots. Storms are necessary for the oak tree to thrive. Yeah? You need to be resolute. You need to be ready. Pain is gain. Pain is yogurt. Pain is necessary for gain. Nobody in this world has ever made an impact in the world by going through an easy way. Not Jesus, not even God. God, who can even stop his own pain, subjected himself through pain and made sure his son suffers whilst he is suffering. Those who can even stop pain, they are suffering for something good to come. Nothing good comes cheap. If you want things to be easy, wish you were better. Life is not a bed of roses. It will never be. It has never been. It will never be. The people who make the world move, they make the world move because they are willing to sacrifice to make the world move. The people who make an impact in the world, it doesn't matter in any, it can be in politics, it can be in religion, it can be in finance, it can be in technology. Anyone who wants to make an impact must sacrifice. You are not willing to sacrifice, and yet you want to have everything. Have you seen why sometimes you pray and the prayer is not working? Because you always want to collect. There's more happiness in giving. It's giving, not collecting. And the word giving is sacrificing. Sacrifice. That's Acts chapter 20, verse 35. Learn. Build your mental gymnastics. Your value will command its own returns. Please remember, if you have any, because somebody says, do you have to get 6 people? You don't need to get, you need to get 2 people. 2 people, okay, to climb up. That's how you climb up, okay? And don't worry. Speak to the person who gave you this link. Tell the person, I want to have the recording. The person will give you the recording. But please remember that no one is waiting for you. By tomorrow, I have like 18 people coming on board. And you'll be behind. If you want to do this thing, do it today. Don't do it next time. Do it now. Because life and time waits for no man. Your life is measured in time. Do you know that? Time is not money. Time is more than money. It's more than that. You need more time. And please don't think that any wealthy person likes money. They don't like money. Wealthy people don't like money. They hate money. I'm telling you. They only use money to buy time. And that's another thing we'll teach you here. You don't need money. You need money to just use it to buy time, because time is more than money. If I can give you 1,000 years to live, you will love that more than $1 billion, where you are dying in just 80 days. Read a story about Dr. Faustus. He had 18 PhDs. And what was left out of it? Take action. Sometimes I will not help you. It's all about action. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure having all of you. I wish you all the very best. We'll meet again tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a wonderful day, and bye-bye.